Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Three Slips and Silly Points. Uh, this is our first ever recording of this series, and thanks Raj and Randeep for joining me on this amazing journey. What started as a thought process about 2 years ago finally come to life. The format of what this podcast is all about. It's all about three people talking about cricket. None of us are gurus, so it's all for fun, right? Don't and haters, please jump in and comment and let us know what you feel about us. Talking about myself, Chaitanya Chai. I don't know what I do in the mornings, but in the evenings I stick to Cricinfo and all sports channels, watching cricket, following cricket across the globe. And I'm standing at first slip, so that's one of the important positions in fielding, especially when you start the game and the ball is swinging. But I'm now passing it on to the player at second slip, Raj.
Hey guys, I only drop catches at second slip, so that's why I'm kind of here. I just pawn it off to first slip. Again, same old classic, all about cricket, read about cricket, and breathe cricket. But with all the novice eyes possible, because I've got no real opinions on anything, but I've got all the opinions about silly things. Over to my third slip, Randeep.
Hi everyone, third slip. I analyze, I learn, but I sometimes drop the catch. But yes, for me, it's just know about cricket, what's happening, but not in terms of some of the stats. But I get into it, I enjoy it, and just provide my 2 cents on what's happening.
Thanks, Randeep. Thanks, Raj. All right, so we've got three slips, and now it's time for silly points. What we're going to do is pick up random topics, random trending topics, and all the games that have happened in the past few days, have a quick chat, and move on. The first silly point of the day, IPL Finals. Oh my God, such a disaster.
Anticlimax to the days.
It was supposed to be a blockbuster of a game. SRH with their heavy batting unit, and it collapsed.
It wasn't their finest days, but they struggled after the second wicket. The morale was just dropped, just dropped, and it did not help.
I think it's kind of all about their openers, right? If Abhishek or Travis kick in, they're all good. Otherwise, it's always low scores.
But it's similar to India's cricket team when you had like Sachin and Sehwag, and they're like, and the likes of them, and once they dropped, you're like, oh, this is not possible anymore. That's what it looked like.
I don't know, at the OG Indian games, I was just like, the hope's alive. The hope's alive. We've got Yuvraj coming in. We've got Ganguly coming in. Not with SRH though. Not with SRH.
You know that analogy of Sachin and Ganguly? You turn off TV straight after Sachin got out. Or, once you see Ganguly struggling, it's like, a game over, you could continue with something else. It was pretty much, you got Abhishek and Travis out pretty soon, and yeah, it was downhill from there.
I think usually, like, Tripathi's like been pretty good, right? But even he failed. Like, I think he went like a crazy slow strike rate.
Yeah, it was ridiculous start for him. He scored 8 of 13 balls. Did you see Mitchell Stark's ball of the tournament?
What a ball.
That's about $19 million ball.
That's it.
Because he didn't do anything for the rest of the ball.
But that covers it. That covers it. That check is covered now.
That's it. I mean, his performance in the finals paid off his 25 crore paycheck.
Oh, guaranteed.
Do you think he's going to come back next year?
I think so, because he said he's going to try quit, or I think he hinted at quitting ODIs so he can make more time for franchise T20 cricket.
Someone's
He'll most definitely be back.
Cashing in.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So then he'll just have Test Series, franchise, and local T20, and ODI he'll take rest. Yeah, sorry, international.
But again, it's like a hint.
Oh, so it's like a hint.
Nothing concrete. But he'll probably do it. Let's be honest. not getting any younger and
Yeah.
gonna make the big bucks where he can.
Yeah.
Kind of what Maxwell's doing.
Correct.
But
he
except
was.
Maxwell just comes in and chills. So
Have you? How about Gautam Gambhir? Now he's a He's a coach of a IPL winning team as well.
yeah. So
He
two as a player and one as a coach, right?
coach. And did you hear
Like a
about the news where he's
head
being
coach.
hinted as head coach for India?
So cool. Yeah.
Oh no, this is new. What? Oh, this
Yeah.
is interesting.
It's still rumors though, nothing
Rumors,
concrete.
yeah,
Yeah.
nothing. But it's going to be interesting if he becomes the head coach.
I'd
And
love it.
I want to see him and Virat in the
Yeah,
dressing room.
I was about to say the same thing.
I mean, they shook
But
hands on the field for one of those encounters recently.
and I think I have a memory of an old school Kohli when Gambhir got this Man of the Match award and he
Mm.
gave it to Kohli.
Hmm.
So I think it's all good when it comes to Kohli and Gambhir. Plus,
And
it'll be more about the captain anyway, right?
well, how they can Rohit Saga continues
Yeah.
there as well.
Just
Did you-
just before the match is about to start, they're like, actually, we'll give Gautam Gambhir the coach just about the match is about to start. That's how it's going to be managed. But I saw one of his interviews, and I think he'd be good. I like his aggressive nature that he's got when speaking. I forgot who he was talking to, but his aggressive nature would be the one where he can, like, it's that aggressiveness that Kohli has on the field, and that aggressiveness that he'll have in the coaching level, which will really push
Hmm.
To me,
for improvement. Yeah.
to me, Gambhir just sounds angry at all times. He's like Hulk.
That
What's your secret? I'm
he's-
always angry.
He's a true delicate.
No, but
Oh
it's the
man,
same thing. If you watch him in the final, IPL final, right? Like
yeah,
there was a couple of cameras always going to him because like the team was doing quite well. Like he could, like most of the coaches, you'll see some either smile or just a relaxed mood. He was just like,
yeah. Like that's not good enough.
yeah, he's the type of guy. He's like,
He's
till
like
the last ball is not done,
he's
I
like
will
an
not
old
smile.
school. He's like an old school Indian dad. Never happy.
I think
Only 98%, not good enough.
the only time
Where's the
that
2%?
I saw Gambhir and Sunil Narine, both of them smile, was after they won the tournament. Right?
Yeah.
Shah Rukh Khan offered a blank check to Gautam Gambhir for being to be with KKR for next 10 years.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Big long-term commitment from Mr. Bollywood.
Yeah. That's
I
crazy.
I thought I heard that Shah Rukh Khan doesn't really get involved with the
With the cricket he doesn't, but with the chicks he will.
with the money. Yeah, that's right. Two different things. Yeah.
Uh,
But that's a huge.
with
I would take it if I was Gautam Gambhir, as in not for the blank check. I think he can really push the team and try to get some raw talent that can go up to India because he's got a really good sense of game.
yeah, I think
I don't
it all
think-
comes down to whether the Indian coach or KKR, because Indian coach is a full-time gig as
Oh
well.
yeah,
and
that's true.
no, plus
probably
you're not
IPL.
allowed to be IPL.
Correct. And
Correct, that's right,
Even
yes, yeah.
even knowing BCCI and knowing Shah Rukh Khan, if they manage to cut a deal as well, IPL is probably the only time when the Indian coaches get a bit of a break because it's someone else's problem for next 6 to 8 weeks rather than the coach's problem. So yeah.
That's true.
Now, but talking about Gautam Gambhir though, sorry, one more point. Have you seen his video when he was asked like what's one team you want to be? Did you see that video?
The flamboy, they haven't achieved anything, but yet celebrate like they've achieved.
RCB.
I'm not. Don't drop the name.
I'll drop it. It's so good.
Oh man,
Oh my God.
RCB.
He was
What
so adamant.
yeah, what a run they've had. They've had like longest streak of failures, longest streak of success, all in the same season.
Yeah.
6
Oh, gosh.
losses on a trot. Was it
But
6? No, it was.
No, 5
Six.
losses and 6 wins.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the crazy thing for me was the unsung hero of RCB, I reckon, should be Patidar. That man, I think he scored back-to-back 50s, like 3 or 4 of them, and all at like a very high strike rate. And
Yeah.
the match they lost, eliminator, Patidar didn't score the runs. Something it's
So he was
Kohli,
a
but I
hidden
think
gem. He was
oh,
them.
I
Yeah.
reckon a lot of credit to him.
Uh,
Everyone's talking about him.
you still need to give a bit of credit to the old man in the team,
Oh,
Virat
guaranteed.
Kohli.
But it's expected, right? Like,
Yeah,
expected. Come on.
it is.
Like
And
I'm like 700 only. Where's my 900 at? 741. I'm not
that's
happy.
true. And Patidar made it to ESPN Cricket Info's team of the
Yeah, see?
season.
Wow.
He didn't make it to
Mm.
playing 11, but he was in the impact
On the
subcategory.
15. Ah, okay.
Impact.
Fair point.
He made it to top 30,
Yeah.
which is great. And
Yeah.
this, I think, coming after a disaster of an England Test series, where every
Yeah.
other debutant made an impact, parting Patidar. I thought his career was gone.
That's what I thought when I watched that game. I was like, why are people rating Pati? I'm like,
Oh, was this the test match?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
test
yeah.
series.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He
Just bad series for him.
like yeah, unfortunate, bad start. But now it's like, wait, why is he rating it? Then watched a little bit on IPL. I was like, okay, like shorter form, it seems to be quite good. Then he probably just needs to practice in the longer
No,
format.
even his first class record's decent. He averages in the high 40s. I mean, I know for Indian standards it's pretty average
Yeah.
because they're all in 60s, but even then, I think it's a pretty
Yeah.
decent record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was that. Yeah, I think to turn things around from low performing, high pressure
All
point to,
ducks.
Mm.
yeah, to standing up alongside Virat Kohli in the team, and I think he outscored likes of Maxwell
Oh,
and other
guaranteed.
star players in the
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
So it's pretty
Oh my
good,
God.
pretty amazing.
I think Maxwell was a waste. Like, did you see those memes that RCB pulled out? Like,
No.
how do you feel charging the big bucks and not scoring any runs?
Well, it's
Is it
easy.
easy for you? Yeah.
He braced that response was handled very well.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, you
But
can't ask someone.
but
What do
I'm
you
not
feel
sure.
about?
I'm not sure how he handled it after the video camera was down.
uh,
Oh my
oh,
God.
oh God. Virat Kohli. Any comments on him? It
Oh
was
my gosh.
expected, rightly so, but
No.
he was.
He above and beyond, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
that's what I was about to say. He's
Above
the
and
GOAT for a
beyond.
reason.
Yeah,
He,
yeah. 741 runs. No, like if you look at the top 5 run scorers, the delta from 1 to 2 is over 150 runs.
Yeah. And
So
all along he was replying to one special Mr.
yeah,
Sunil, Mr. Sunil Gavaskar about his strike
yeah.
yeah.
rate. The cheeky comments between him and Gavaskar were amazing.
And so people have been talking about like Riyan Parag, right, who's like the highest run scorer for Rajasthan Royals, and how he plays at a very high strike rate. If you look at the series strike rate, Kohli's got higher strike rate.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mic drop from Kohli. Kohli's like, I'm out, boys. Opening slot's mine. Move aside Yashasvi.
Oh wow.
Oh.
It could be a very good explosive start. Or my take was he and Kohli and Yashasvi opened the innings, and then followed by Rohit.
I don't think Rohit's gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Rohit says he gets nervous or something while he waits. So he just prefers going out there and just get the runs. But the thing is, I think Rohit adapts quite well though. So if they decide Kohli's gonna be the
Mm.
anchor, he'll just go in and put the foot down.
And there's been
Like the
glimpse
thing is,
of Rohit and Jaiswal have a good understanding up on the top. Like there's been glimpse of that in
yeah.
the I think England series. And yeah, dropping I think yeah, as you
But to
said,
be
dropping Rohit is gonna
yeah.
be
No, not
difficult.
dropping, just
As in not
going
drop as
down
in
one.
not dropping from the
So
thing, but like drop him to first or second. Yeah.
I reckon just go with Kohli,
Yeah.
Rohit opening. Easy.
yeah, and
Easy choice. Because the thing is,
Virat sticks with his famous number 3 slot.
no, I think so. My preference
Yeah.
would be to Kohli to have the first 6 overs because that's where he can like settle in and just chip over the inner circle and get his boundaries,
Hmm.
and get someone else in number 3,
So
like
drop
potentially
Yasha.
Sanju. Yeah. Drop Yashasvi and bunt. I want Sanju at number 3. That'd be ideal for
Except
me.
Virat and Rohit opening, Sanju
Yeah.
number 3, Sky number 4. You're looking
Yeah,
at a streak of right-handed players.
Yeah.
There's no
that is
mix.
true. But to an extent, I kind of also believe right and left a little bit overrated. But I don't know.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, you never
Big
know.
calls, big calls, big calls in the first episode. Let's go. Bring on the comments.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Orange cap star and purple cap. How surprised was Harshal to take that?
I don't think even he imagined it.
I think he got Dhoni out in one of those key games and did not celebrate because he was scared that the CSK fans are going to take a lot on him.
But that was a good ball. Did you see that ball?
That was
a slower
straight.
Yorker.
Yeah. Dhoni makes all the way back from the pavilion to the ground and then first ball, then walks
First ball
back.
back.
Oh my God.
And that was the first time he got out, I'm pretty sure, in the season. I
It
think.
look, can't recollect, but one of the rare instances that he got out, I must say.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Dhoni, talking about him, if you look at anyone that's played over 10 games in the tournament, he holds the record of highest strike rate.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
But again, can you please play more than 5 balls a game?
Well, he's, you always release the trailer first and then the entire movie releases out. But CSK played the other way. They had the whole movie play out and then the trailer comes out in the end.
Because in one of the games, he came after Shardul. And it's like, what are you doing? But I think it's because apparently he had some injury, so he couldn't run
back
or something.
injury.
So,
I think it was some sort of
one of those.
Did you see the game where everyone were looking at the dressing room and Jadeja walks out for a moment? Then he walks back in and Dhoni walks out.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
So, can't recollect. It was very early in the series where the you know how Chennai, every wicket falls down after 4 or 5 and everyone's super cheering for everybody. He's coming, he's coming.
Gonna come.
Everybody starts jumping up saying Dhoni's coming out, and then Jadeja walks out with his bat, takes like 5-6 steps. Like everyone, that whole energy drops. He walks back, Dhoni walks and then there you go again.
That's very funny.
Crazy.
That's hysterical.
That dude, Dhoni at 42.
Yeah. But he's pledged. He's going to come back next year. So
yeah.
Have you seen this viral tweet? I don't know whether it's true or not, but he says, I should start a team of my own.
Yeah, there was memes about that. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm sure if he decides to do it, no one's gonna stop it. Everyone's gonna join the bandwagon, like pick me.
Yeah. How far do you think Dhoni is to get into like the coaching role, like some sort of proper?
Coach. I don't know. Yeah, I think at most he'll be a mentor, but I don't think he'll coach.
I was going to say
mentor, same wording, but yeah.
Not necessarily.
No, I get, yeah. But mentoring, yeah.
It's more, when Sachin retired, everyone were expecting Sachin or Ganguly to pick up coaching. Ganguly went into administration. Sachin is still a mentor for Mumbai.
Sachin went into golf.
Sachin went into golf.
I think same as Dhoni though. I'm pretty sure Dhoni is like big into golf.
Yeah.
The only person that's picked up or stuck with the team is Lakshman and Dravid. They're still and Dravid went to the grassroots, right?
Yeah.
Same as Lakshman, right?
Yeah. He went back to under 19s coaching India. So a lot of current team members were ex Dravid team, the team that Dravid coached in the past. Just good. And now he's got the head roll. Do you reckon Dravid's gonna hang back as a coach?
No, because I think last time when the contract finished, BCCI asked him to stay on for like a few more months so that they can get the next coach in. But this time, I think BCCI was like, if you're interested, just apply again. And I don't think Rahul Dravid wants to, because he wants to chill with more family, right? Wants more family time.
Ponting was approached.
Yeah, Ponting was approached.
Appreciate he declined it.
Has he?
I think so.
There was a news clip in I think either 7 News or 9, wherein this person says, "Oh, Ponting was approached. I so want him to not take up the job."
Yeah.
Imagine India touring Australia in December, and he's sitting in the other side of the dressing room. I don't want to look at it.
Yeah. And I think surely I'm really hoping it's Gotham. Gotham would be ideal.
Yeah.
Gotham Gambhir. So good.
I think one of the key topics that we have to talk of the season, Mumbai Indians.
All right. I think we did the top, so we're going to do the bottom now.
Yeah, literally the bottom of the table. Oh gosh, the way Hardik and Rohit's controversy, saga, whatever you want to call.
Yeah. I mean,
terrible, terrible.
Blame the
I don't-
management.
exactly. I don't care about what people say.
Yeah.
Like if I'm at position X and same as Hardik, right?
Yeah.
I want to move up to 2X, right? So I'm going to ask for captaincy. If the management's willing to give me the position, I'll lap it up. Yeah, it's on management to tell Rohit that, hey, we've moved on from you.
Yeah, I think the whole crowd turning up saying "Hamara captain kaun hai, Rohit Sharma hai," and all.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God. And who was that? Sanjay Manjurekar asking the crowd to behave. I don't think I've never seen him at toss after that game.
Yeah.
That's so ridiculous.
Oh wow. So they actually kicked him off, do you reckon, from playing the toss?
I haven't seen him. Well, the game started at midnight, so I'm half asleep, so I may be wrong. But yeah, I haven't seen most Sanjay Manjurekar doing toss after that.
Yeah. But talking about Mumbai Indians, right? Special mention to Bumrah. With a
killed it.
crappy showing on the points table, he still managed to be in the top 3. And
He holds the best economy of all
Exactly.
bowlers.
He does. Yeah.
even I'm not sure if is it? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, you're right.
He
But
does. Well, there's
20
Nathan
wickets
Ellis, but
and economy of 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
How crazy.
I think for this World Cup, we're carrying him, who's in his prime form.
Yeah.
Virat Kohli in his prime form.
mhm.
Kuldeep Yadav in a
Decentish.
pretty good form, right? I'm not going to call it
Good
prime,
form. Yeah. Yeah.
but none of the others
In terms of bowlers or
in terms
Yeah.
of
general?
the rest of the playing 11, rest of the team that's on the flight to.
I don't know. I think
States.
if Sky gets off the mark, he scored 50s, didn't he? Just have to make sure he gets off the mark.
That's the
That's
thing.
it.
I haven't seen that yet.
Zero.
I
Zero.
haven't seen that yet.
I think everyone in that flight to States, if they get off the mark, they could. But I don't think, apart from these 3, Kohli, Bumrah, and Kuldeep, you haven't seen much getting off mark. You've seen Pant's return was pretty decent, right? Coming off an injury, a recovery, and his first series.
Yeah.
He's had a good game.
If we just talk about runs, I think Sanju may have scored more runs than Pant.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough choice between Pant and Sanju. Pant brings that aggressiveness, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Let me look at the stats, dog. Let me look at this. That is
Oh gosh.
orange cap.
Orange cap. We're so
strike rate
prepared
of-
for all of
strike-
this
strike rate
conversation,
of-
guys.
Strike rate of 153 for Sanju. Punt's not even in the top 10 of run
Yeah, he
scorers.
isn't.
He's not.
And 155. So it's about the same, the strike rate.
Yeah. Consistency, I guess Sanju gets it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been a lone warrior in that Rajasthan Royals hunting pack.
Oh, and Riyan Parag. You have to
And
give
Riyan
Parag.
Parag, right?
Yeah.
He's a fan of the season for Rajasthan as well.
Yeah, he finally came through.
Talking about fan of the seasons, SRH opening pair, Abhishek. Oh my God!
Oh my God, that guy.
He was traded for David Warner with Delhi. Like, what a trade, man!
What a
trade.
mistake.
Solid.
Last year, there was this emotional tweet from Abhishek that, for all the disappointment the team's caused, we'll remember your faces, we'll work hard and come back. And that man has delivered. That man has delivered.
Abhishek's been so good.
Ah,
Wait, does he have the most sixes in the tournament?
he
Or is it?
does. He
Yes.
does. Was a close competition, but I think
42 sixes.
yeah, it's pretty
That's-
huge. And none of his sixes were just landing on the boundary rope, right? They were clearing the fence.
Wow.
They were in the crowds.
Yeah.
And he's got a pretty good strike rate, right? Across, he's played all of their games, and he's got a very, very good strike rate. And
I think the highest one there. Just getting the stats. He's 204.
For people with substantial runs, he'll be up there.
Yeah, he's scored he's scored almost 500 runs in the series at a 200 strike rate.
Yeah, 200 strike rate. Yeah.
And I think that was what was missing for them in the finals, right?
Yeah.
SRH was too reliant on Travis Head and Abhishek to give that explosive start. And their explosive stats, I remember the first explosive game for them against Mumbai. Everyone were pelted, but Mr. Bumrah. Oh man, no, you can't score off me. You definitely can't score off me.
But I'm really hoping the threat of Travis Head is nullified in the World Cup, to be honest, because I don't think they're going to get belters that they got in IPL. And if you look at where Travis Head struggled, they're all the sticky pitches where the ball turns a little bit. Hopefully, Travis Head just out. Because if he's on, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Him and Clarkson.
And
Clarkson, yeah.
Travis Head, him being on and our trouble. I so want to get away from those memories from last year. Hopefully, we come up strong this year. Do you reckon the pitches in for the T20 are going to spin?
Oh, guaranteed. I mean, West Indies has been spinning for so long. The States, I don't know, but the Windies will definitely spin. And that's kind of why we've also picked an extra spinner over a pace bowler, if you look at our squad.
Nice.
And in the press conference, I'm pretty sure Rohit Sharma was like, I have a reason, but I'm not gonna say it now. Come the World Cup, I'll let you guys know.
Oh god.
We've got 4 spinners.
Yeah,
Jadeja, Patel, Yadav, and Chahal.
Yeah, exactly.
With 3 placements.
Yeah. And usually it would be the other way around because we want a reserve pacer because they're more likely to get injured.
Do you reckon we're going to see Kulchas playing together?
Yeah, probably. At some point. I reckon especially in the I don't want to say easier games, but with the associated teams.
Easier games like in a strong contender Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Sorry guys. Had to bring them in.
Oh my god, it's a pretty good segue for the
next one, right?
Sorry, Shakib Al Hassan said, I don't think USA is a good enough team for us to prep against. Little does he know.
2 games later.
2 games later, got absolutely
Little does he know.
Oh gosh, that US squad, majority of them played for other nations.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why.
And I think Bangladesh highly underestimated.
And they're all good players. So when you think about it, someone like Unmukt Chand, who's like, the under-19 Indian
captain,
a winning captain.
Winning captain, correct.
He couldn't make it into the team.
I was going to say most of them picked up US to play just because they couldn't get slots in their home country. A whole bunch of them played Ranjis in India.
Yeah.
Corey Anderson.
Yeah, I can't believe Corey Anderson went there. Because he was at one point he was pretty prominent in New Zealand cricket.
Correct. Yeah, not sure. But funny enough, Cricinfo has updated his country that he's going to play for as USA. But the stock photo is still Kiwi.
So good.
Once they beat some bigger nations a bit more, then they're like, okay, we should change the photo also now. It's just,
they're waiting for the updated stock photos to drop in so they could update it.
No, but decent scores for the first two games, right? Like, but well, not for Bangladesh. So first game 153 for six, and US made that in a close to nearly 20 overs. And second game, Bangladesh got all out for 138.
The second game, I'm gonna blame everything on Bangladesh. They were cruising, right? They
Mm,
needed 26 of last 4 overs with 5 wickets, and
yeah,
Sakib was playing. Like it's a no-brainer that
correct.
Bangladesh was gonna get their vengeance after their first game loss,
Yeah.
and then they lost by 6 runs.
So they did field their like top 11 for the
Yeah,
games.
Proper
Oh
18.
wow.
Yeah,
proper.
Wow.
It was not an experimental squad. So this was not warm-up games. This
yeah.
was like more
A tour,
It's like
proper
a
tour.
a
World
It's a
tour.
Series.
proper tour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a series, right?
it's a series. Yeah, yeah.
One
Played in the
where
States? Played in the States?
yes,
Yes, in
Wow.
the States.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool.
But then third
yeah,
game was obviously easy. That kind of made sense. Like
Yeah.
they got them
yeah,
9 for 104, and then Bangladesh made that pretty easily.
I feel
yeah.
like I've covered the drama more keenly than the actual cricket in this series. So good.
The third game Bangladesh had to win. Remember back in the day when India lost a series or lost a key game overseas, and all of their, the mess that would happen back in India.
Yeah.
I think Bangladesh is going to expect something similar. Like, guys, we're gonna. That probably is going to be the motivational speech in
Yeah.
the in the dressing room. Come on, guys, we got to do this one, or else. um,
Oh man.
World Cup just around the corner, and what a disaster way to start off the World Cup campaign. What do you guys reckon about the T20 World Cup? Any odds?
Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, my primary team to support is probably going to be India and then New Zealand. But when it comes to who's going to win, I wouldn't mind if South Africa won it if it's not either of those two initial teams. Because come on.
Why?
Plus I
Yeah.
think they've got a pretty ideal squad when it comes to a T20 squad.
Hmm.
With Klaassen in there, with Aiden Markram, David Miller, like all of these are pretty seasoned T20 cricketers. And their bowling's always been decent when it comes to pace. If the pitch spins, look, Klaassen can handle spin,
Mm.
but I don't know if they have enough spin options in the squad outside of Keshav Maharaj, right? And they've only got finger spinners. I don't think is do you know if Tabriz Shamshi is in the squad?
That's a very good
Uh,
segue. This is our conversation topic in our next episode. So if
ah,
you want to
sounds
hear
good.
about our opinions about World Cup squads, tune into our next episode. Thanks, Raj. That was an amazing segue for us. Randy, what do you reckon?
Yeah, no. Oh, at heart, I would want India to win because born and bred there. But yeah, again, you can't discount Australia. Coming to we know from the last World Cup, right? They lost the initial games and then they came back really hard, really hard. Um, I think yeah, it would be good for obviously India being on the Final Four. Australia, that would be a great game. I think New Zealand or England will make it.
Oh, guaranteed.
I and South Africa if they were like that top four to make it in the quarters. I think that would make it interesting. But yes, I would want India to win because why not? But that four would make it very interesting and
Uh,
quite competitive.
have you
Yeah.
seen the interview of Pat Cummins when he was asked top
He
four
doesn't
teams?
care. Yeah,
He doesn't care. As long as Australia is in there, doesn't care about any other three confidence.
I
Solid
reckon I
mindset.
reckon I
Yeah,
reckon Windies have a decent chance given home team.
They've got big hitters as
Yeah.
well.
Every 11, like every person in the 11 can hit a six.
Sunil Narayan was offered, if you're ready to come back,
Yeah.
you can walk straight into the team. He's politely declined it.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't like the management.
that would have been good. That would have been a big booster for the team. That would have
Uh,
been a huge booster.
it would have been, and that would have put them as a serious contender in the overall race.
Correct. But again, that's the thing, right? Like with Windies, you've got big hitters, but I don't know if it'll like work and like be able to kind of beat teams. They may have some winning games, but I don't know how far they'll get. That's the thing.
I'm betting on New Zealand this year.
Raj is loving that. Raj is loving that. His Kiwi side is like, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, either New Zealand or South Africa. Because these two, I mean, the rest of the squads have been played a lot of IPL. To me, it feels they have worn out quite a bit. It's just that mental fatigue. To that case, even Pat Cummins, as you could see, right, at the start of the tournament, and then you could see his individual performance was pretty good even in the finals, but overall, the 7 weeks of chaos, 16 games on
the good thing for him is he's not captain, right? So he just needs to perform as a player.
Yeah.
Correct, but still, this IPL, plus he's been taking side dancing classes. He's been eating a lot, so it's not a balance thing. So he's captain at in the IPL, but he's been taking dancing classes and doing all this stuff. So he needs proper recovery.
There was a post that I read somewhere. The IPL is like homecoming for all the damads. So you bring them in, you feed them, you feed them, you slow them, and then release it to the next series where they're like, "Oh my God, I can't perform anymore."
Yeah, so it means Cummins got a backup career if once he takes retirement here, time to come to Bollywood.
Yeah. We'll talk more about each of these individual teams in our upcoming episode, where we'll do a little more deep dive into each of the squads. Before we close out, just wanted to share something that I found really funny. You know how everyone's been saying IPL is scripted. I'm gonna share something, and this is gonna make sure you all feel IPL is truly scripted.
The scriptwriter is pretty lazy though.
Control C, Control V makes it
when
easier.
I saw this, I was blown away. I was so blown away with the sheer coincidence. And if someone says, yes, it is scripted after looking at this, the amount of coincidence between the WPL finals and the men's IPL finals.
Yeah.
Aussie versus Indian captain. Aussie versus Indian captain. Right. Aussie captain takes batting in the women's, and the same goes in the men's. And the coincidence that blew me out was 113 all out in 18.3 overs exact.
Simple Control C, Control V, easiest script.
Yeah, and the comment that was followed up with this particular post was, "Sorry, I was busy with elections, could not spend time creating a new script."
I love that.
That was amazing.
That's so funny.
Pick this one. That image. It's come from a Facebook channel called Sports Kita. Pretty good, pretty funny posts, and really good ones. Right, I think we're well over our time, so let's probably stop bothering the audience any further than this. Any closing notes, Raj?
Nah, I'm good. Just come back for the next one. That's it.
Randeep?
Nothing from me. Same with Raj. Come back with the next episode. We'll be ready in our slips corner.
Oh, thanks, Raj Randeep, for joining me in the slips this morning. I hope we haven't dropped any catches, and we'll follow with more silly points in our next episode. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.